Changed Minds, Micah Frankel at Borg MMA and Fitness ahead of Fightworld MMA 33 alongside Jesse Moorhouse. The congratulations are in order, so 1-0 in the win column.
Yes, sir.
I need to hear about it. How did it feel to make that walk as a pro?
Felt good, man. It just felt good to walk out there and fight again. It'd been a while. I had no questions on my end, but it always feels good to reassure yourself that you do have the skills and you can perform. So it felt good to get in there, get them out of there pretty quick, and climb up to 1-0.
Any extra goosebumps, butterflies, anything when that moment approached, when you were making that walkout?
Nah. Just felt like another fight. Felt like another job to do. Just went in there, had fun. There were no extra goosebumps. There was no extra pressure on me. I don't ever really feel the pressure because I really just do it for me and I have fun with it. So that's all it is for me. It's a fun time.
Well, how did you grade your performance then?
It was good. It's never going to be perfect. I'm never going to give myself a 10 out of 10, but I came out of there unscathed. Was never in any danger. He attempted things. I was able to defend. I didn't get touched. Got the knockout. So, pretty close to 10 out of 10, but, there's a lot of improvements to always be made,
Were you able to pinpoint for us something that you were most proud of in that accomplishment?
I think just staying composed, staying composed is something I've always wanted to improve on and still improve on to this day. You could always be more composed, more smooth, and I felt like I was that, but looking back, I'm like, no, I still need to do better. So I'm always my own worst critic.
What is the building upon that victory look like during this camp?
There were just certain things in that fight where I'm like, okay, well, here's what I could prove on. I every time I finish a fight, I look at what I can improve on and what I could add to the tool belt, So definitely added a lot. Me and my coaches, we've talked a lot, and I'm 100% more prepared for this one, and it's going to be an even better performance. So,
are you amazed to be able to say that because you felt really prepared last time I talked to you 4 months ago?
Yeah.
To say you're 100% more prepared?
Yeah, man. I feel great. The weight cut's good. I'm in phenomenal shape. I don't have a long layoff this time. Like my past two fights, I had years in between them. And it was years before my last amateur fight. This one, it's a pretty quick turnaround. It's fought in October, fight again in March. So it's not a bad turnaround. So there's not going to be any really like, oh man, it's been so long since I've done this. I'm just going to go in there and do it again. So it feels good to get back in there quick.
March 30th, the opposition is going to be Richard Jennings. He has a pretty lengthy amateur background and then has a couple professional fights. We know him as a Taekwondo striker. He's looking to keep it standing. What intrigues you about this matchup?
Yeah, man, me and Richard, we've known each other for a long time now, being around the same weight class in the same state, always know of the other people in your area. This matchup intrigues me just because I think it'll be fun. He's a striker, I'm a striker. I'm excited to test that against another striker who's around my size. I don't know if he's a little taller, a little shorter, or what, but we're around the same size, same weight class. It's gonna be fun, similar style, so should be a fun fight.
No one is like Landon Venata. We know you work with him a lot.
Yeah.
Richard's a Taekwondo guy. I'm not saying that that's anywhere similar, but I'm saying a lot of guys are kickboxers, Muay Thai fighters. Not a lot of guys are different. So Richard is a different kind of striker. So does that give you some different kind of ideas for how you approach it versus the normal kickboxer, Muay Thai guy you fought?
Yeah, man. Not really. I want to go in there and focus on what I'm good at. I'm not really focused on what he's going to do. I'm focused on what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is going to be successful, and I'm not really worried about him. I wasn't worried about my last opponent, what he was going to do. I was just, here's what I'm going to do, and it ended up working. So
how do we outline a continual growth then? If it's about you, how do we outline what steps Jesse needs to do to keep taking it up?
Yeah, I just keep adding tools. I keep working on the things I see in my fights that I feel are mistakes. Just keep getting stronger, keep getting better, up in the skill level. That's pretty much it, man. I mean, I'm not trying to worry about my opponents. I'm trying to worry about what I'm good at. I feel like I'm pretty well-rounded. So, we just keep adding to it.
And we know you from being around the fight game for so long, came to this sport, though, from a long time of playing baseball. And I know that was your passion for a long time. So would you say that you have that same childlike passion that you had for baseball for the mixed martial arts journey you're on?
Even more. It's not even comparable. It's, if I wish I would have been doing this since I was a kid. I wish I would have never played baseball, honestly, just because I enjoy this so many degrees more than I ever enjoyed baseball. So.
And the last thing before I let you go, seeing the sweater, I've ran into you. I know that not just the community here, but you have other communities that are very important to you. How does that help you having that support system?
Yeah, man, I have a lot of people here who really support me. It's my first time fighting in Albuquerque in I don't know how many years. So it feels good to have everyone around me. It feels good to have everyone be excited for me, repping Citizen Church here. I'm very strong in my faith. I couldn't do any of this without my Lord and Savior. I have my wife who supports me through all this, and which is kind of crazy. But it feels good to have such a strong support system in so many different communities that have my back, between my fighters, my career, my church, my family. It's amazing. It feels good.
Cool. Look forward to seeing you in action. Everyone, March 30th, Revel Entertainment Center, Fightworld 33.
Awesome. Thank you.